fuck watches it?
Anime trap house, Shimonette about to put the mask out. Anime trap house, JoJo shit, we stand out. Anime trap shit, hoes on tap in the bag, piss. Anime trap.
That is the Anime Trap House, where if you don't feel dirtier afterwards, we have not done a good job. We want to make you feel like the degens you truly are. Welcome back to another week in this sludge factory. I'm your host.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Have you ever?
You ever been outside when it's like really wet and like you feel the like moisture in the air?
Yeah, you like breathe it.
But it like that's what we put out, but like it's whole sweat. You know what I'm saying?
Whole sweat.
I like that. It's like you know that episode in Jimmy Neutron where they spray the sunscreen in the sky.
Oh,
it makes
yeah.
it really cloudy.
Yeah.
But then afterwards they have to spray sweat into the sky.
Yeah.
That's what we do, except with
Whole sweat.
sweat juices.
Yeah, we're
good
legitimately saving the planet with greenhouse gases. you
Yeah.
know, from
We're like a
greenhouse gases.
walking sauna, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like you know,
Al
you go into a
Gore is our
sauna and
hero.
you just start feeling wet and then you sweat,
Yeah.
so you're even feeling wetter. That's what we do to people when we talk.
The song, you know, I can't think of the song. The song by the Yin Yang Twins where they talk about salt shaker. That's the
Yeah.
name of the song.
Okay.
That song is about what we do to people.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's why they made it.
That's why they made
We
it.
know the Yin Yang Twins.
On a very personal and deep level, but they would
She
never
leaking.
admit to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't want to be associated with us.
Soaking wet.
Leaking.
I'm your host, Justin the Footman Flory, and with me are my milky muses. Harris, Concentrated Piss, Con, Kyle, Gone for Your Eternity Ramsey, and Cody, the Chimpman Chambers.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. On brand.
I
too,
tried to
for
make
that
sure he
fucking
wasn't
guy.
coming.
Yeah. What if you said
would've been
and then
funnier if he was
"Bam."
here.
Yeah,
Right.
and then came in.
And just left. I still
It's-
think it'd be a funny episode to do one day where one person is like here but not here, you know?
Right,
And
like
then
just like
try to,
have him in the
talk.
call. Yeah.
Yeah. Be
I'd
good.
be down with that.
Be funny.
Catch the show live every Thursday at 5 p.m. ish over at twitch.tv/The Enemy Trap House. If you can't make the live stream, then check it out on YouTube or your favorite podcast service. If you like the dumb shit we say and want even more content, then come and check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Anime Trap House. Just like our Patreon producers, Chris, Purdue, Gauzan, and Aquino. Come be a part of our community on Discord or in our Facebook group, because we just want to talk to you guys. If you're watching on Twitch, the links are directly below, or for anywhere else, they are in the show notes. What did we watch this week, guys? Episode 16 through 20 of To Your Eternity.
Turn.
To Your Eternity.
Turpentine.
Turning.
Eternity.
What is
I wanna-
turpentine?
I want to hear the Yin Yang Twins say
don't
"To
know.
Your Eternity," dude.
Hey, little mama, let me eternity in your ear.
Hell yeah, dude. To your
Are the Yin
eternity.
Yang twins still around?
No.
Are they even twins?
Yeah. I don't know.
have
I
no
mean,
idea.
They'd have
like-
to be fraternal, though, right?
Anybody could be twins if they try hard enough.
I have no idea. How? No, you. No,
I don't
no,
need-
no. That doesn't work,
True.
Harris.
Are you ready? Are
Yeah.
you ready?
Go.
Plastic surgery. Idiot. Fucking stupid
No, but
as fuck,
twins is
dude.
like you gotta.
But that's not.
yeah, that's not.
But
that's
that's
not
a
what it-
doppelganger.
Yeah,
that's not
that-
the same
different.
thing as a twin.
Okay, fine. What if you are baptized together at the same time and you're reborn together? That's twins in the same
No,
water at the
that's
same
the-
time.
No,
Reborn? Being reborn?
twins reborn.
What is twins but being born at the same time? And being reborn is the same as being born, just re.
Actually, it's when you're in a Yu-Gi-Oh match and you both play Monster Reborn at the same time.
See, that could
Then you're
work too.
twins.
Right.
Then you're
No,
twins. That actually
no.
can't, because you can't do the same thing. You both can't play it.
What if you
Same
both
time.
are like declared legally dead and then revived at the exact same time? Is being born just being undead?
He got me, dude. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I can't, like, there's no denying what you just said.
Yeah.
Think about it.
All right. Dope or choke? Cody.
This group of episodes, I'll give a dopest dope. I wanted to go high dope because honestly, Tanari and her group of hoodlums, I didn't really like. It was good, right? But it just coming off of the Goo Goo shit kind of brought it down because the Goo Goo shit was so fucking good, and the Tanari shit was so short. I felt the only reason this goes from a high dope to a dopest dope is because the Pioran shit at the end, dude. Fucking You ever get so sad you get a hard on?
Yeah.
It's
That's
called
every time
it's called a
for me.
sub boner.
What boner?
A sub boner.
A sub-boner, yeah.
Like sad boner.
Saboner.
Boner. It's like Sabaro, but boner.
Yeah, this is why I can't go to funerals anymore, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that Pioran shit at the end, dude, fucking awesome. Loved that whole ending, even the ending of the show. Good, you know. I normally don't even like endings like this, but they just felt right. But if we don't get a second season, then it is the worst ending of all time. If we never get a second season, this goes from dopest dope to ropest chokest rope.
At the end of the last episode, like the last frame says like fall 2022.
They could say whatever they want. People lie all the fucking time, stupid. Like I could lie right now. Watch. Ready? Watch. Did it. Didn't even hear me do it. There you go.
Then how'd you lie?
You don't know. Show as a whole,
Is it a
dopest
laugh
dope.
that wasn't perceived?
I think this is going to be one of the ones in running for my top 3 anime of the year, you know? And that's it.
Dumb.
So you're fucking dumb, dude. What are you going to pick? Baki? You fucking chode? Look at
Harris
you.
do it.
Easy.
Harris do it.
Yeah, so okay, this group of episodes gets a dope because there was 2 episodes in here that I wasn't really feeling all that much. I got the same feelings as Cody does about the Tanari squad. I understand what they brought to Fushi's growth and development, but I just wasn't feeling it. It felt like falling action and not leading to a climax type situation. But the zombie stuff,
yeah,
painful, beautiful. Yeah. The girl, I can't remember her name, Hayase or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff was fucking weird, but I loved it.
Yeah, dude. She is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that girl is the definition of do not stick your dick into crazy, you know?
That's
wrong.
No,
I'm going in and I'm going to stay there for a month or 2.
Listen, it doesn't, you're not supposed to, but everybody knows that you're gonna, you know?
Yeah, dude. Lick my fucking face really slowly.
It's like when people say like, you know, don't jerk off to furry porn, but people do it anyway, and it feels great, you know.
Does it? Maybe at the time, but right after you're like, oh fuck.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely that post existential nut, you know.
I do that with the fart shit that Justin be posting.
Yeah.
Or like they'll be like bent over and you just see all the furry stuff and then there's like a green cloud over. I'm like,
no, that's not me.
That's just always one thing that I'll never understand.
I don't either, but I'm still dropping a couple kids to it, dude.
No, I hate it.
I mean, you gotta test it. I mean,
right? Like, what if I do it and it's my favorite thing of all time? What if I get a cum where I like see God, I'm like, ugh! And then like I'm talking to him for a minute, or her, or it. I don't fucking know, dude.
Yeah, that's post nut spirituality.
Yeah,
you know?
That's how I come across like most of my things. Like I'm just scrolling through Reddit, like I like, oh that's cool, and I'm like just about to come, and then foot pick, and I'm like, oh,
there it is.
That's how a monster was born.
Yeah, a pregnancy.
Yeah, so you know the stuff with PRN was very painful. I hate that. That's like legitimately my biggest fear in life of just losing my mind slowly and like hurting the people around me because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, and then she fucking gets like that moment of clarity when she's dying and she just knows, dude, fuck me. Do you know what I'm saying? Literally fuck me, dude. Oh, this show is so good.
There's a lot of parts here that I got, like, it was weird because there was parts of this that I knew were emotional and I didn't get teared up, and then there was random parts that got me really emotional that I didn't think was meant to be as emotional as it was meant to be. But man, it's just good. I'm very nervous for the second season, but the show overall gets a dope as dope. I think if you go into the show thinking that it's a story about Fushi versus the Knockers, you're going to be very upset because this is not that show. The Knockers are a plot device and not an antagonist. I would say that the primary antagonist of this show is Fushi. I think it's a story that's not man versus man or being versus being or whatever. It's man versus self, right?
Yeah.
Fushi's trying to understand it's man versus environment and man versus man, right? He's trying to understand humans and also understand that, where his place is and what he's supposed to do. And I think that was the perfect way to end it, where he's like, I can't be around people because literally everyone I'm around dies, but I see Puran getting by, but she's not happy. And if I can provide that, that's great. It's good. That last episode was like top, like the last episode and the first episode are some of the best, most encapsulated episodes I've ever seen in my life. In anything, like not just anime, like any show. If I show anybody the first episode and the last episode, without showing them any other episode, I think it's still a good story that it stands on its own, which is crazy. So,
how'd you feel about the ending? How it ended? Did you like it, or did you want a little bit more closure, or at least like something like to wait for?
The setup for season 2 like is fine, right? I do think that it's going to be more Fushi versus the Beholder, because Fushi even asks him or has that conversation with him really at the end where he says, Tonari said you're a demon, and is that what you are? And he was just kind of like, we don't worry about it.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Like,
shut the fuck up.
That's season 2 or 3 shit. Don't worry about it right now. I wish there was a little bit more closure, but I also want this story to go on forever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying closure as in like the whole thing coming to a close. Just like, not even a cliffhanger. Just like what we're gonna expect for the second season to continuing on. Like, because at the end, the dude's like, it's been a couple decades, right? He says how many decades go by. Yeah. And then you see Fushi, and he's visibly older, and you're like,
'cause he stayed in that form. But we also know that Hayase or whatever has been caught by the Knockers, right? And she's out there fucking random dudes that are bringing her food.
she'll probably just be then like the main antagonist.
Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff that makes me fearful for the second season. And I think a lot of people that didn't like the first season will probably like the second season because it'll be more focused on that. I think Fushi developed a lot during the first season, and the second season will be, here's this fully fledged character. Like the same thing with like Vinland Saga, right? Yeah. It like Thorfinn, the whole first season was just him learning about who he is and what he wants to be. And the second season is going to be more him and this like fully actualized character dealing with the things around him. So, well, dope is dope for now, you know what I'm saying? But I'm very hesitant for the rest of the show.
What do you think is going to be with the orb, though? Because when Pioran died, he made another orb. You think that second orb's gonna come down, and then Fushi's gonna have like a fucking pseudo kid?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it makes sense, right? He needs to. That's part of his development, is now like passing on the knowledge to someone that went through the exact same thing he did.
Yeah. Yeah, because Pioran said she wants to
get it though. Dude.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude.
Like, every stage that they showed of Pioran would do it. I don't
Yeah,
care.
dude. Old Pure she ain't got no teeth, bro. I'm sliding
they showed her
between them
fucking
bitches.
Bathing in the river, dude. Like, I'm jumping in. I'm slithering up, dude.
I'm drinking that soup, dude.
I'm getting lost in her abyss, dude.
Fuck yeah, dude. But yeah, I like how she's like, I need to be something that can help Fushi. And then Fushi had that discussion with the Beholder, like, yeah, I'm just lonely, dude. Like, everybody fucking dies. So then he made another orb. I'm like, this is awesome. I really hope that's going to be the main focus and not like the battle with the knockers. I know that has to happen, but I like all the characters that they fucking introduce.
I am upset that we don't know more about the knockers, because there was a moment that I thought they were gonna show some sentience when they try to attack the girl. I can't remember her name. And she's like, "This is not how you're gonna beat him."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Is it about to be like a team up?" And then it ended, and it was like, "Oh, it's like a maybe not a team up in the way that she would have wanted."
Yeah, but I mean, they are learning and growing. So, I guess we don't know for sure, but we can assume that Hayase is still somewhat in control. And that could be because of that talk that she had with them.
Yeah, maybe.
You know.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very like season 1 thing that hinges a lot on season 2, because this is definitely a show that I see seasons later could ruin this first season.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, these individual stories are still good as standalone stories, but I definitely see them like, it is possible to fuck it up.
Well, I mean, the next season is going to be so far gone. If he says it's been decades, like plural, like decades.
Yeah.
Like, it could be.
I mean, we got to assume it's been at least 30 years.
Yeah.
30 years is dick, dude.
Got him.
I wish.
Got him, dude.
I'm giving it a dopest dope for both this group of episodes and the season as a whole. I liked the whole Tonari like storyline. Like, when she was writing about like her life story and like about her dad, and when her dad killed all those people, and she's like, my dad's not in that arena. And then she went, like, her fucking brain broke, and she just started digging through all those dead bodies, like, looking for her dad. I was like, this is so fucking depressing right now. Like, this is horrible. Why do they hate kids so much? Like, they hate kids in this show. Hate them.
Right.
Like, I just want to make a show where I can kill kids. That's
She's talking about, like, yeah, I read this book once that was like, after you're 7 years old, you're just kind of like responsible for your own fate. And I was like, bitch, what?
Yeah. What? Like, what?
What book?
What
was
book
this
is
the
that?
Bible, dude?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. I was like, that's absolutely insane. But yeah, I liked her storyline. The other orphan kids, I mean, they weren't really talked about that much. Like, a little bit they were. And like when they were turning into zombies, like, that was pretty fucking insane. It was awesome.
It was insane, but like you said, they didn't get enough time. So like, I wasn't even attached to them really. So when they were dying, I'm like, damn, that shit's crazy. And then like seeing Tonari freak out, I'm like, yeah, that sucks. But I wasn't like, it wasn't a goo goo. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Because like in that situation, like, we were Tonari.
Right.
Because we just saw our best friend die.
Yeah.
It's like, that
And
ain't
yeah,
cool.
it's not bad. I want to emphasize, I'm not saying the Tonari shit was bad. I just don't think it was as good as the other stories we got. Even like March's story with Panoa, Penina. They got the same fucking name, dude. It makes me so mad.
Yeah. I also loved everything with Hayase. She is fucking bae, dude. I want her to fucking lick my asshole, lick my entire fucking body, dude.
Stop.
Like, and then I want her to gouge my eyes out and slit my throat.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
love it. Love it. She's baddest bitch for me, dude.
Yeah.
That's it. Game set.
Number
fucking
one, huh?
match, bro. Game set match.
Over Coon?
No.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
I mean, we got some real contenders for baddest bitch.
There's
a
lot.
There's a
dude.
lot of good ones,
Yeah,
but
there's a lot. But yeah, I loved it. The whole pure, like, come on,
Yeah.
the whole Purin thing. When he came back and found Purin dead and just fucking dropped to his knees, I was like,
Yeah.
why?
And that was
why?
raining, and I was like, "What are you
Why?
doing, dude?"
Yeah.
Why?
That
Yeah,
was the
and
one
it started
scene that was
raining in my
like,
living room, and I
"Oh,
was like,
fuck."
what's happening right now? Yeah, I couldn't handle that. I was like,
Yeah, it was a good one.
This,
See, it was one of those things where she was like, "Hey, guy in black," you know.
Yeah.
And as soon as she said that, I
was like,
bursted out
"Oh,
crying.
fuck."
I was like, dude, fuck,
Yeah.
you know.
And then he talked to her, dude. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good, dude. This show is so good.
Yeah.
And when they first showed her like yelling at Fushin getting mad, my
Yup.
hands went up to my head. I'm like, oh no, dude,
Yup.
it's happening. And then it did, and then it
was
went
like,
full into it.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
It was so sad. Also, like if you haven't watched the show, and do not watch it in dubbed,
No.
because I watched 5 episodes, so I always watch the first run through in subbed,
Mm-hmm.
and then like if I'm writing, I'll do the next one in dubbed just so I don't have to like look at the screen and I remember what happened.
Yeah.
But holy shit. I'm not going to say it completely ruins the show, but you are doing yourself a massive disservice.
Yeah. Pioran's
by watching
voice
it
is
dubbed.
so bad.
It's so bad.
It's so
there is
fucking
no
bad.
emotion behind it.
No.
It's terrible.
Dude,
Oh
go
my
watch
God.
that Gugu scene. I'm telling you, it literally ruins that scene.
Yeah.
It does.
I
It's
believe
crazy.
it. It's insane how much worse it is.
Yeah.
But so yeah, don't watch it dubbed. Watch it subbed.
I watched the whole thing, dub.
I know, and that's crazy to me. It's so
That's
wild. We even
insane.
told you. We told you to
Yeah.
switch.
Like
And most of the time, it doesn't matter. To me, anyway. Most of the time, I'm like, either one's fine. But man, it just something about
to me,
it was
like,
bad.
To me, with the dub versus sub thing, I think a lot of it comes down to translations. Like the whole like not having emotion. I think it like a good script can overcome that situation, in my opinion. If the words are good and the emotion is not there in the voice actor, I think it's okay. Like I honestly like the way that the Beholder's voice was, because it's very neutral. Like, and that's what his character is as far as we know right now. And it's exactly, it reminds me of this professor that I had in community college that was just so monotone and boring. And I was like, yeah,
I didn't
this
think
is
the
exactly-
Japanese one was not neutral.
Yeah, he was super neutral.
Shit, he's fucking Kento's voice in Jujutsu, and he's the most neutral fucking character I've ever
Yeah.
seen in my goddamn life.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
it's
But like I said,
Yeah.
I think it's my bar for dub voice acting is so low that I don't even like register when it's bad anymore. The thing this year that hurt me the most for dub was like Squid Game. That English dub was fucking like
So fucking bad.
someone needed to get like, I don't even know if fired is enough. You know what I mean?
They need to switch careers, dude.
They just
they
need to get
need
like
to be in the Squid Game.
Yeah.
I think
like,
honestly,
they need to be in the Mr. Beast Squid Game, but like actually die. You know what I mean?
Yikes.
But like, I don't know. I do think there's a very strange transitional period happening right now in English dub, because like I said, a lot of the English dub actors in this is their first or second thing besides Gugu, adult Gugu. I looked at it. He was the voice actor for Eren Yeager, and then I think he was something in My Hero Academia and a couple of other things. And they're just young. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
They're still trying to figure it out, I guess.
The
And I get
difference is,
that,
though,
but like
you're-
after watching it, it's like there was one scene when Fushi turned into adult Gugu and he's running away from the knockers.
Yeah.
And he's saying, like, tell me where it's safe. In Japan, he sounds like terrified.
Yeah.
In English, he's like, it sounds like a comedy. He's
Yeah.
like, tell me where to go.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
With
what?
Fushi's voice acting specifically, when he's the guy, like the guy from the first episode, that one is definitely not very emotional. He's definitely more deadpanned on his delivery and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, it never really took me out of it because I was so invested in the character already. I'm sure if I went back and watched it subbed, I would feel way better about it. But I don't know. It was fine. I thought the script was good, and so it carried it, right? Like, obviously, not every voice actor is going to be like anyone from Dragon Ball Z or Johnny Young Bosch, who are like top tier English voice actors. You know what I mean? But it's fine. Like, I can't watch My Hero in subbed. I have to watch it in dubbed. I feel like the dubbed is so much better. I know it's a bad take, but it's just how I feel.
The difference is you're saying that it's fine, right? Which is, it's okay, whatever. But I'm saying that the voice acting in the show is amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the difference. You're like, yeah, it's fine. And I'm like, well, in subbed, it's fucking amazing. Like, it's so good.
But I'm saying that, like, to me, the voice acting doesn't hinder the overall enjoyment of the anime that a bad script would. Like in Fire Force, I would say 100%. All of the English Fire Force actors were really good. That script was dog shit.
That was one of the worst written shows I've ever seen.
Like you're right. Horrendous. The voice actors cannot carry like a bad script, but a good script can carry a bad voice actor, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I'm just saying, as like, if you're watching it, the sub enhances it a lot.
Yeah. And I would always recommend that people like watch the sub, but I also know that a lot of new people are getting into anime, and one of the biggest criticisms I've heard throughout my entire life of anime is I don't want to read what I'm watching because I'm a dog shit reader, because 84% of Americans can read at a 6th grade level. You know, like people don't fucking like reading, and I'm like, fine, bet. I like everything with my subtitles on, so I read more than I actually watch anything.
Yeah,
but
I watch everything with subtitles, like even like anything. Yeah.
So, you know, like I don't know. Like, if I end up rewatching this, right, you know, but I'm not gonna put that on people. You know what I mean? I'll put that on you, Cody, because you know.
No, I should. You're right, but I'm saying for everybody else, if I can try to learn to read, you can fucking learn to read, dude. You know?
Or don't.
No,
you know?
Learn to read.
Like,
you're dumb.
Learn to fucking read, you illiterate piece of shit. It's not hard unless you're really old. Then it's really hard. Then just die.
Yeah.
Then get turned into an orb.
And turn into an orb.
Yep. Orb can probably read eventually.
Orb could read. Fushi learned to read.
Oh, also forgot to bring it up. This soundtrack to this fucking show is like chef's kiss. It's
really good.
So good. It is the beach scene, dude. When the fucking like saxophone started playing.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to die. I want this right now.
I want somebody close to me to die so I can just cry right now.
Like, I want a beach. I want a saxophone. This sounds great.
Sax me.
Sax me, Dad.
Plot.
Plot. Plot. Plot.
Plot.
Sad plot.
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 Sad plot. What's plot in Japanese, Cody?
Plot. I don't know.
Plato.
Plato. Probably. Like, honestly, like any word that they don't have, they just say our word with just extra shit added to it. Like credit card is Kurejito Kado. Yep. This just sounds like I'm being racist, you know? It doesn't even sound like I'm saying the actual word.
Yeah.
But that's what it is.
Sounds like you'd get murdered if you went to Japan and said
Japan.
A gas station in Japan is gasoline stando.
I like that.
That's a JoJo character.
Exactly. You say stando when you want to go get some gas, bro. It's fucking dope.
That's my favorite JoJo character.
It was a little gasoline stand.
He had a stand that made gas everywhere, you know?
Yeah. He just filled cars up. He didn't even fight anybody. He's just filling cars up.
Literally, to me, the monkey and ship combo was when, like, I think that was when the switch finally clicked for me of what JoJo is. You know?
Yeah.
Like, there was some weird ones, like the baby, you know? I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, the dog. But then the monkey and the ship, I was like, all right.
There's no rules out here.
Like, the dog started you down the path. You're like, what? Yeah. And then the baby, you're like, oh, this is weird. And then the monkey in the ship, you're like, never mind. Got it.
Yeah.
JoJo's the best.
We're just here. Like,
We're just
there's
fucking,
no rules here.
We're doing whatever we want, dude.
You just subverted my expectations so hard that I will just, whatever is given to me next, I will just eat it.
Yeah, you're like, I fucking love it, dude. Make a TV stand. I don't fucking care.
Right. Yep. Fucking dude, fuck me.
Yep. Episode 16. The orphans and Fushi celebrate their victory over the knockers. Fushi tells the gang about his powers and the black-robed man that always appears. Mia asks Fushi what his dreams are, and he doesn't really have one, because he's stupid.
He's like, I like how he's like, I don't think I know enough about anything to say I have something like that.
Like, what do you want to do with yourself?
Yeah.
I'm just going, dude. I just go.
I have to kill the knockers. Yeah. No, but like, what do you want to do?
Yeah. He turned into the kid. He's like, if you could do any, if you could.
I kill the knockers and I could do anything,
dude. There's pitch meetings, you know, from Screen Rant on YouTube. I don't know if I've ever talked about this before. I love those, by the way. They're excellent. If you ever get a chance to watch it, watch it. And there was one for Matrix Resurrections. And the guy does it in there. He's like, so what's this movie about? And he's like, so if he could I was like,
that's good. Love that. The kids share all of theirs, and Fushi dupes a bunch of food for everyone to eat. After Tanari offers like shitty beans.
Yeah. So y'all
didn't
want
even
this?
Look cooked.
I found this. Like, do you want to like boil
beans.
that? We don't got water to boil.
Would you guys eat any food that he produced?
100%, dude. I would eat cum that he produced.
I would eat his...
of course, like I just eat the food. I wouldn't care, dude.
That was probably the wrong question to ask.
I want the milk from the source, right?
Yeah,
I want it from the udder, baby.
You're not in the right crowd to be asking questions like that. You know?
Yeah, because I was thinking about it, and of course I would too, because I'm degenerate like you. But like, I feel like normal people would also be like, Tanari, like, what the fuck? Like, that just came out of you? Like,
it depends on how hungry you are.
But then I was like, oh, he's Jesus, right? Because the crackers and the wine is like the blood and flesh of Christ. And I was like, dang, dude, it's all coming together. Everything's God.
I think most people would be grossed out until you got hungry enough. Then you're like, never mind. Whatever you make, I'll eat
Turns out, I don't care.
I think, honestly, it's kind of gross that he eats the stuff that he makes.
His own, yeah.
That, like, I know he can understand taste and he makes it so it tastes how he remembers, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It feels weird.
Turns out the food that he produced still had some of the sleeping agent that Hayase used, so everybody passed out.
Yeah, that shit had me dying.
Yeah.
When he was like, what happened? I was like, it's the itis, dude. What are you talking about? And he's like, oh, no, it's just drugs. And I was like, oh,
yeah. He just made drug food, dude.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Yeah. Fushi reads Tanari's diary and sets it down by her. She wakes up and apologizes for bringing him here. Then Tanari starts writing in the book about her life story, and we go into a flashback about her life. Basically, her dad killed her mom, gets sent to the prison. He enters a contest on the island to free them both. She witnesses her dad absolutely murk everyone, and he looked happy doing it. She realized her dad wasn't in the arena, and it broke her brain.
Yep.
She dug through hundreds of bodies in a pit of fallen Coliseum contestants looking for her father, because she couldn't face the fact that her father was a murderer.
Yeah, this fucked me up because I didn't notice that the person who won the tournament was her dad, right? I was like, I got kids, so they just ruin everything. Right, so I seen her looking through her body, I'm like, damn, her dad died in the thing, that sucks. And then we see him later, I'm like, oh no, she just went crazy because he did win and murdered everybody and was smiling.
We didn't talk about this enough, I feel like, because the show is good. But like, this was one of those moments that the animation ruined this whole thing for me. Because when the guy that won was standing there, I was like, that looks like her dad. You're telling me it's not her dad? Like, damn, they fucking lazy animators out there, because it literally looks like her dad.
Like, yeah, why would you?
And then later on, I was like, I'm fucking dumb. Like, I just missed that whole. I just missed that.
My bad. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah,
I'm stupid. Use a little bit more lines. All right. I got like irrationally mad about the animation after this happened.
Give him like a defining feature. You just made him a
Right,
bald buff
yeah.
guy. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to
You
do
made
with
a
that?
buff guy with a green shirt. Like
I mean-
that could be anybody.
To be fair, there's been like 4 dudes on that island that do look
That's what
like
I'm
her dad,
saying.
but
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like
yeah.
the animation in this show is you know what I mean? Like barely passable.
It's fine.
Yeah, in some scenes it is hot.
Yeah,
rough,
like
dude.
the dog, when the dog's face goes like what face? It just like
Yeah.
it's so bad. It looks like my kid drew it.
Yeah.
I don't even mind that so much because that's just like
I think
funny anime
sometimes
stuff.
it's design, but I think other times it's
Yeah.
just lazy. Yeah.
I
But,
think
I mean-
there's the one scene where Hayase is looking down, or I don't remember who's looking down at like zombies coming. Dude, it looked so bad.
It looked
like
so
the little
bad.
zombies, they're like
They didn't even look like they were moving. It looked like they were sliding on the ground.
yeah, they
Right, it
look
literally looked like they just
chess
like
pieces.
they just drew like layers, right, and then just moved
Yeah.
the top layer.
They
of
just
the
moved the
zombies.
whole
Like,
layer.
It was not good.
It was like that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying though. The animation was so bad. Like the only time the animation's really good is when Fushi's upset. Like his face, like whichever department was in charge of Fushi's face when he's upset, they did the good job. But everyone
Yeah.
else, dog shit.
Yep.
Seek help.
Yeah, it's not great. I don't think it's terrible, but I don't ever watch an anime and think and like will say, "Oh, the animation is ruining the show." I think anything else can ruin the show, but like even if it doesn't look the greatest, I'll be fine with that, to be honest.
I think it depends on what type of anime it is. Like
Yeah.
in this, I think animation in certain parts is very important. Like Harris said, like facial features.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so important in like dramas and shows like this or like slice of lives. Like action scenes don't really matter too much, but as long as you're conveying the emotion behind it,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like the animation didn't ever take me out of it, but it still sucks.
Yeah, sometimes
know,
you're like,
like-
that looks like dog shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't
There's
think
a-
it will
there's a
ever
couple
ruin an anime for me because I think JoJo's, like the style of JoJo can sometimes look really weird and just, I don't know. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's good. You know what I'm saying? For
I
the
don't
most part.
like. I think sometimes to what you were saying about design, I think style and design in animation can be used to accentuate what's happening
Yeah.
better. But I just feel like sometimes it's like you're very obviously phoning it in because you don't care about this part, which then makes me feel like I don't need to care about this part because it wasn't like animated with care. Like
Yeah.
with JoJo, everything feels important because of how good the animation is.
Yeah. And it's
And,
all the
like-
same quality,
Yeah.
Like
It's
even
the
if,
same-
even if you don't think it looks good, it's all the same quality, Like it doesn't dip.
But like we said, like I was saying with Fire Force. Fire Force is probably the best animated thing that we saw, but like it's not gonna make me feel like the anime is better.
Yeah,
but
no.
like when it's bad, it feels bad.
It's when you're talking about the voice acting, how like certain voice acting can just enhance it, right? Make it better. That's how I feel about animation. You give me good animation, that just makes whatever I'm watching, that it just makes it better, like that much better, But even if it's not good, it's not going to make it worse for me. Kind of like
I
Mob
think-
Psycho. Mob Psycho, a lot of it looked like shit. It had a very unique style, but like until like the crazy action was happening, like it didn't look the best. You know what I'm saying?
But
the
I
artist
feel,
is
but that
even
like
known for that.
the animation reflected what was happening. Like it's the same. It's the same thing as like One Punch Man. The animation looks bunk because you're not supposed to take that part seriously. Like it's a joke. It's kind of funny, haha. Like look at how poorly. Like the whole like okay scene from Saitama where he's drawn really poorly. Like it's funny, I get it. But then like right after that, it's like one of the most beautifully animated things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
because
well, those are
the action's
intentional.
there.
I'm saying like
I know, but
style in general. Some of it can
Yeah.
just be bad.
But that's what I would say with Mob Psycho. I think there was times where it was animated like that as like to drive the point home of like this is goofy and like don't worry about it and it's funny, ha ha ha. But like here, I just feel like, and the same thing like the other anime that was like this, like Dororo, right? Like it was like just times where I was like, "Ooh, what are you doing? Like just use a couple more lines or something." Like it can't. I understand animation's difficult, but like invest a little bit more in these scenes. I don't know.
Yeah.
It upsets me.
When she goes to the dock where her father said to meet him to leave, she finds a blank journal as a present from her father. Her father then stumbles out onto the dock, being poisoned from some dudes. And she talks about the years leading up to the present, and how she met all of her fellow orphans and formed her team. Then we also see when Hayase tells Tanari to grab Fushi and force him into the tournament. With March's body back, Fushi visits Pioran in her cell, and she is delighted to see him. Then he heads to the final fight of the tournament. He enters the arena, and his opponent reveals herself, to be Hayase. Yeah, love this. Fushi gets mad after remembering her killing March, turns into a bear, and Hayase hops on top of him and just fucking pokes an eye out. Just throws it, fucking
Easy,
bounces
too.
on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Easy.
Loved it. Yeah. Like you know those appetizers? Like it's a little meatball, and then you just fucking poke it with the toothpick and you eat it.
Mhm.
That's what happened.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what it was.
It was great.
I was like, oh, she just stabbed him in the eye, and then she like lands and just throws the ball. I was like, no, she pulled her whole. She pulled his
The
whole
whole-
eyeball
It
out.
looked
Whole
like
eyeball.
a barbecue meatball, like in the slow cooker that you just.
It was
awesome.
crazy. I was like, fuck, dude, why?
Yep. He tries to turn into Perona, and Hayase talks about how she beheaded her as a gift to Fushi. I was like, what is this show, dude? This show
Whenever-
is so brutal.
Whenever she talks about killing people, it's like the most intense thing ever.
Yeah.
And that's not the problem. They fucking showed it.
Yeah.
Why would make her tell? I don't want to do both. Like, don't do both. Just tell me, dude. Or show, like, dude, you're doing both at the same time.
They even showed her head off the body.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They wanted
Yeah,
to
this
emphasize
show
that this
does not
bitch
shy away.
was dead.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
ain't
She's
coming
like,
back,
yeah.
dude.
She's like, yeah, I was gonna stab her in the face, but then like that just wasn't gonna do it enough for me. And then I was like, you know what? If I cut her off, I'll fucking bust right now. And she went, oh.
And then she's like, I
fucking
cut her
was
head
busted.
off. And still wasn't enough. I should have left her alive a little more and made her suffer. But I will say she was like, I didn't do it in one cut. And I'm like, come on. What are you doing?
It's like
That's
I
when-
slit her throat and then beheaded her.
Right.
Yeah.
That's when, dude, there's nothing more brutal. I don't remember what movie or show. I've seen this in a couple things. When you're like trying to cut someone's head off and you don't get it in the first slice,
Yeah.
and it just gets stuck and you gotta pull it out and do it again.
And then
That's so
their
weird.
head's just like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? And they're still alive. And you're like, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude?
Dude, I love it. It's so gross.
Yeah.
I still get mad at it, but I'm still rubbing my pant leg. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah, like I used to have this nightmare all the time that someone was trying to kill me and they had like a rusted knife and they like tied me to a chair and just like slash at my throat until it got all the way through,
What's
I
wrong
remember
with
one of
you?
my first dreams, I was fighting a ninja in this room.
I
There
like
was a
that.
sofa.
You've told me
So
this.
I hop over the couch and somehow the ninja gets behind me and he shoves his katana in my back, but then he uses it like a goddamn blender and just fucking moves it around my back. So I like,
Yeah,
it
that's
was
good.
not great. And like, I literally like felt like tasted like vomit in my mouth. And I was like, it's too real. I don't like this.
That was your first dream?
the first dream that I remember of my life.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's heavy, dude.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Ugh,
It was a good time.
hate that.
Yep. Fushi goes berserk and loses control. Then Hayase uses her sleeping agent on him and wins the tournament by knockout.
Dang.
End episode 16.
It's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up,
This
dude.
episode got a Final Fantasy X out of Peter Pan.
Mm-hmm.
Remember in Peter Pan when he pulls out Captain Hook's eyeball and just throws it away and it looks like a meatball marinated in barbecue sauce?
No.
No, I don't.
We're watching different Peter Pans.
Yeah.
And then
Alright.
as soon as you look at her book and she goes, "This is my story," I was like, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That was the first thing that came to mind. I was like,
This
"Easy clap."
Is my
right now, dude.
story.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! I'm about to go play 10 again.
Yeah. Fuck you, Justin.
I still can't get through that fucking
Fuck you,
game.
Justin.
You're a
Fuck
piece
you.
of shit.
It's agonizing, dude.
You're a piece of shit.
Absolutely agonizing. Episode 17. Hayase talks to the crowd about taking custody of Fushi. She talks about Fushi as if he is a god, and how together they can use him to build an army. She then hands over the rights of the leader to Tanari. The crowd gets pissed and talk about killing her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some straight up fucking 5-head shit, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, so this guy's a god. We're going to be his army. And I liked how real the crowd was. Not everyone was just like, yeah. They're like, what? Who fuck are you? No.
They're like, who's God, dude?
She's like, I'm not forcing you guys to do anything. I'm just saying, if you want, we could do this.
And that bitch, she's the new leader. So if you got any problems, go kill her, you know?
Yeah. I'm nothing now. I'm just following this dude.
Right.
Yep. Hayase carries Fushi off and takes him into her living quarters. Inside of Fushi's head, he is at Boozman's house and talks to... The brother's name is Shin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shin, Rin, and Boozman. Hayase shows up and starts licking his face again, both in his head and in real life.
Yep.
And I cannot emphasize enough how much I want that.
Yeah.
If you have so much pull that you are both licking my face in my dream and in real life, you're a witch.
Yeah.
And I want it.
Yeah.
You're a witch, and you're my witch.
Yeah.
I love you forever.
I want it. That's what I want.
I'm your broomstick. I'm your cauldron. I'm your
Your toilet.
whatever you want.
Everything. I am.
I'm your chamber pot. I don't even care.
Yeah. Whatever you need.
Fucking shit in my asshole and stir me around, daddy.
Yeah.
Mammy.
Yep. Michael Jackson. I'll be there.
What?
Jackson 5.
Jackson fight.
ABC. 1, 2, 3.
Come on.
My daddy beat me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. I name my kid Towel. I don't fucking care, dude.
I think it was blanket.
I don't fucking know. It's some form of... You could cover people up with either one, so they're the same.
Yep. Tanari and the gang head up to find Fushi, and Hayase is pissed that her sexy time got interrupted.
Yeah, you didn't
facing
mention that
guards?
she's literally trying to rape him.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. She undresses and starts to rape Fushi.
Yeah.
Forgot about that part.
Yeah,
But,
that's
like,
a
okay.
bit... Because she's like, yeah, now I'm going to give birth to a fucking immortal, dude.
The shot, though, where she's bucket naked.
Yeah, and she's like
and
down
she's, like,
by...
crawling on him.
Dude,
That pose is like top 3 for me.
That pose is
what I mean?
dangerous, dude, because I'm fucking shit.
Like, she looks like a lizard. And, like...
The lizard pose is
I'm
good for
about
me,
it,
dude.
Yeah.
The lizard pose is good for me. Like,
Yeah.
the Amazing Spider-Man 1 was very confusing for me.
Yeah. Like, honestly, if she would have fucking, like, got a fly with her tongue and her eyes go wonk, that would have been it for me.
That would have
Like,
been it.
that's
I didn't even
it.
have to touch it. My hands are up and I'm coming. Like, I'm just like...
When you guys talk about, snail trail, you know?
Yeah.
It's not enough for me. I want the snail trail to be her whole body, you know what I mean? I'm looking for, like, that bobsled luge type shit.
Dude,
you know?
I want to use her snail trail as a slip and slide into her vagina.
Like I
Come
want,
on.
right? Like is like I want there to be a person, right, that has a snail trail, and I want another like the girl that I'm trying to fuck, like jump into that girl's vagina that's all slimy and stuff, and then come out of her mouth like just drenched in her juices. You know what I mean?
I want to reverse birth myself, dude.
Yeah.
Into her.
No, I don't want that. I want the girl that I'm or guy, the person that I'm about to get snicky dicky with, you know, like all in that lube sauce.
Oh, okay.
So you could talk about reverse birthing yourself, but you can't say the word sex? That's fucking insane.
I just feel like sex is not
What you're gonna
adequate of
do?
a word of
Gotcha.
what's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
But snicky dicky is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We are
Sure, dude.
we are far removed from sex.
Like
at
sex
this
sounds
point.
so clinical to me, you know?
Yeah.
Like
But
yeah, baby, we're gonna
But
have sex.
snicky dicky is fine.
Dude, if I walk up to you and say, "Hey, let's have sex," like not it. If I walk up to you and be like, I'm about to snicky dicky. It's over for you.
No,
dude.
I don't know what that means. I feel like you're a child.
Yeah, but would you understand
might as well
if
call
I
it
said
a
I want to
pee-pee
use
and a
your snail
hoo-ha?
trail as a slip
Would
and
you
slide?
get it if you were drenched in vaginal fluid?
You'd get it.
I get it. You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude.
That's the only time snicky dicky makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, if we're standing in the line at a Taco Bell and I walk up to you and be like, baby, try and get some snicky dicky. That ain't it. That ain't it,
I
Chief.
agree. I think if you say it like that, they'd still.
Well, you say anything like that and they think it's about to happen. Hey, baby, I'm about to do your taxes. Like, what does that mean?
No.
Like, okay, you.
The only people that Snicky Dicky is working on is people that have heard this very specific episode. That's it.
Listen, dude, put up a poll right now.
I'll put up a fucking poll. Snicky Dicky doesn't work. It doesn't even make sense. It's two
I
non-words.
I promise you, snicky dicky works, dude.
No, it doesn't.
People
Dude,
will at least know what you're talking about.
No, they
I feel.
fucking won't.
If you walk up to a woman, be like,
Yeah.
hey, baby, trying to get this snicky dicky tonight?
Yeah, okay, that's not fair. If you're saying you're trying to get that whatever
No,
tonight,
but hold on.
then it
No,
matters.
What
snicky
else would
dicky.
you?
If
Context
you say,
matters.
if you
Snicky
say,
dicky is a verb, not a noun. Okay, I'm not saying you're gonna get my snicky dicky. I'm saying we're gonna snicky dicky. All right.
whatever, dude. I fucking hate you guys.
Dude, I'm gonna get a GoPro. I'm gonna go out in public and I'm gonna lay it down on someone. Someone's gonna.
I just want you to ask, hey, do you want a snicky dicky? And I guarantee people will be like, what?
Yeah.
Then you just repeat it again and they'll be like, I don't know what that means. That's all that's gonna happen. So you're wrong.
I'm sure 80% of the population would say I don't know what you're talking about, but 20% would be down for whatever's about to
Yeah,
happen,
those
you know what I mean?
20% have listened to this episode. That's what I'm saying.
But that 20% is what I'm going after, Cody. I don't give a
but
shit
you're
about the
saying
80%.
that most
It's not
people
sneaky-dicky.
know.
Most people that
of the
I want to
population
know.
listen to this.
Most 20% is not most. You guys need to fucking figure out your percentages. 20 is not most.
The 20% that I care about is more than the 80% I don't care about. I'll tell you right now.
Oh,
Rein it in, host. What are you doing?
they face some guards and enter the room, but Fushi's been taken out. The kids leave and Captain Skyfish shows up. More guards show up along with Hayase. Skyfish betrays the kids and tells the kids to give up or else Hayase will kill them all. Ligard, the owl, swoops in but gets shot by Hayase. She just loves shooting shit.
How
dude.
does she not skewer the owl? I was like, damn, they killed the owl.
Yeah,
Is she
how do you
just steady
graze
as
an
a
owl?
bow?
And how did the owl get hurt by it if it didn't get hit by it? Like,
Right. It's an arrow. Like, it's meant to go through what it's hitting.
Yeah.
It just, like, bounced off him. It was like
And
a
I was
fucking
like,
punching
ah,
bag.
Fuck.
It was like a punching, like a boxing glove arrow. Like some fucking green arrow shit. You know?
No, he called no homo before he got hit.
No penny. And then it didn't get
penny,
penetrated by it.
Yeah.
No
That's
penny?
it.
And then
you
it
gotta
bounced
do.
off him. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
If you're getting robbed, say no penny. They can't stab you.
They
It's
can't.
facts.
It's
It's science.
facts. It's like swipe or no swiping.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's why that owl was well versed in bird law.
Yeah.
That's it.
Easy.
All of a sudden, Fushi appears beside Hayase, sword to her throat.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out he made a husk of himself to fool Hayase into thinking that it was actually him and that he was still being affected by the sleeping agent.
Love that.
Yeah,
Fucking
it was
smart,
awesome.
dude.
He fucking just grew himself into the mole from his hand and then just crawled out.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The thing that made me very uncomfortable about this was the way that the body died. It was like, oh, and then he was like in the mole, and I was like, damn, dude, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
remember
just
when you guys
die,
were
but come
talking about
back
if
to
you could
life?
fuck the bodies that he makes or not? Just
Yeah.
remember that. That's gonna happen every time.
Right? What if she,
Uh,
didn't even realize and then just like got on
Fuck
it and then
that.
fucked it, and she's
Yeah.
like, you're not coming. What's happening?
You can't even get hard.
he's
I'm trying to
dead.
pinky it in and you're not.
Right?
I don't get it.
Damn.
He tells her that if he releases all the kids, he'll stay there with her. Then Tanari addresses her people and says that along with her gang and all the children, they are leaving the island. Parents are saying goodbye to their children. The karate dude sends his little brother off from the other episode.
So
then-
fucked up, dude. The one mom handing a little baby to a
Yeah.
7-year-old,
Yeah.
being like, "You take care of it now."
Yep.
Like,
It's like,
she
now
was probably
you're
like,
the
"Fuck
mom."
yeah, dude! I'm about to go get fucking wrecked, dude. I don't
Yeah.
got kids
I'm
no
getting
more."
dick down, bro.
I'm gonna go have 2 more of y'all motherfuckers. Bet.
I'm about to go in the Coliseum and just lay there with my legs open, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That's gonna be the next contest.
Yep.
Who can pump the most
a
loads into
train
each
on
other?
this, dude.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have a baby with every person in this bitch, but it's one baby.
Yep. The karate dude sends his little brother off, but Tanari says that he can go too, because she needs to fulfill Fushi's promise to him. Puren joins them on the ship, and they say she'll be waiting at the port in Zidane. Hayase just starts knocking all of them out. For I don't know why. Like they're already going on the boat, so I don't
I don't think she wanted them to see that she was like kidnapping Fushi again.
I mean, I
Because
guess,
Fushi made it
but-
seem that he was equal in this situation. And she knocks him out and then knocks them out.
Yeah,
And is like, I'm just going to go throw him in a fucking well about it, you know?
yeah. Yeah, she knocks up Fushi and drops him into what I assume is her fuckhole.
Which
On
I,
the boat.
I just didn't understand. Like, you trying to fuck on him and then you drop him in a well? Like, is your plan to go down there and like well fuck him? Or like, what are you doing?
She just needs to settle everything around her first, and then she's gonna bring him out of the fuckhole.
Yeah, she's just hoping that over time he'll just fill that thing up with cum, and then she can just dive into it.
She just
Yeah.
dip into it like a fucking
Mhm.
dipstick.
Oh.
Just like get her legs up, you know, and just have like her pussy
Stop.
be like the lowest point
Oh,
of her
yeah.
body, and just
No.
like
Yeah.
dip in there and like reverse queef it in, you know?
No, it's like you know those like rivers like in like tropical places where there's like this tiny little hole that you can jump in,
Yeah,
and it's like body size. That's what
Yeah.
she wants, but
Right.
she wants to suffocate in his cum.
yeah. Oh, like what I was talking about like the reverse birthing. She's trying to reverse ball sack. She's
Yeah.
trying to be inside of his metaphorical ball sack.
You guys make it
So,
so
like-
hard to be your friend.
So like you know in the like process of making a kid, like where
Yeah.
the sperm has to swim to the egg. Well, in this case, the egg is swimming to the sperm.
no.
We are
Stop.
the world is a uterus on this blessed day. You know what I mean?
Yep.
No.
Cody, I definitely thought you were gonna say you guys are making it so hard, and then you said to be your friends, and I was like,
I mean, well, I can't be your friend when I'm walking around with the, hard on the whole time. Like, I don't want to do that.
that's the only way I can be people's friends. That's specifically how I know we're friends. If I'm around you and I get a hard on, we're friends.
All right. I just
On
don't
the
want
boat,
you
it's
to
revealed
see
that
it.
Tanari has a resistance to the sleeping agent, so she can wake up in 5 minutes versus 2 whole hours. Tanari then decides to head back to the island to save Fushi. End episode 17.
Yeah, I gave this episode a. There's nothing good I can say here. It's fine. I give this a Law and Order SVU out of. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
What? I got the Law and Order because of the rape. I just picture Ice-T on the island where you see she filled up a whole well of his cum, and then she turned her legs to like a Barbie doll and bent them up, and then dipsticked a pussy in it. That's crazy.
He's just like, wait, so you're trying to tell me that this guy's immortal and he made himself into a husk that she fucked, but it wasn't actually him and he left?
But she still was technically gonna rape him? That's crazy.
Are we dealing with necrophilia or pedophilia?
Well, is he actually a pedophile? Because technically he's immortal, but he's only 14 years old, but he has the body of a 22-year-old high school girl. This is a case on our hands, Stabler, or whatever their fucking names are, dude.
Yeah.
You already
You
know
know
more
what they
than I
say.
do.
To your eternity.
Dun dun.
Oh yeah, that's the fucking SVU. I
it.
want SVU anime edition, dude.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
And then it's always sunny in Philadelphia, because of the nightman and the dayman situation. You know, you gotta pay the toll to get in this boy's cave hole.
Okay, gotcha.
Ball hole.
Yep.
Hate that.
Yeah.
Yep. Episode 18. Tonari makes it to the hole that Fushi is being held in, lowers a glove tied to a rope with the note attached. Fushi throws a rock at Tonari from behind her because he just left the hole. Because he can turn into a mole. And he's like, you know I'm immortal, right?
Yeah,
Like, actually, like,
Why are you here?
they put
like,
me in
you
that hole,
dumb bitch.
and then I just left.
Like, you, even if I did, like, I only did it because I was bored. Like,
Yeah.
I can stay down there forever because I'm immortal.
Yeah.
Like, you call me immortal. I don't.
Yeah. That my
It's like
name
everything I
is
did was
literally a
for
part of
nothing
that
now.
word. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and she takes him to her boat, and they can't leave since the waves are so rough. So they head into a cave and stay there for the night. She starts talking about God and essentially describes Fushi to a T. Like when she's like, you know, God, like he can make like food out of nothing. Like he can, you know, make people and stuff. I'm like, like, that's him. He's like, he's really like nice to nice people and really bad to bad people. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
How are you so dumb?
Yeah,
Right.
come on. What are you
Like,
doing?
it's
She should have just been like, "Are you God?"
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. And he'd be like, I'm Fushi?
He
I
says,
don't know.
"That's for next season."
Yeah.
Yep.
He said, "Hey,
You haven't unlocked this conversation yet.
said, hey, you see that snake over there? Don't talk to it. Don't talk
Why do you
to
think
it.
I don't? Why do you think
Don't
I
talk
make
to it.
pears and not apples?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Don't eat
Holy
that.
shit.
If you eat that, we're gonna have a problem.
Yep.
That's all I'm gonna say.
She takes him to her boat. Already read that. Doesn't matter. Already read that. She says some harsh shit about how everyone on the island is a lowlife and they all deserve to die.
Yeah.
Like, but you know, I'm kind of like that too. So what does that make me?
Yeah, she got real authoritative here, you know?
hmm
Yeah.
She's like, if you're in jail, you must have done something wrong. And you deserve to burn.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So like, goddamn, dude.
She's
Like,
standing here like
yeah.
he just sold weed, like it was a dime
Right,
bag.
yeah.
He's that like it's not even
that
a
shit's
lot, dude.
legal now. Like,
He was
what
getting
are
it for
you
his
doing?
kid too. Like
Yeah.
he
He's
deserves
got
to
a
die.
glaucoma.
It
Yeah.
came out of nowhere. She's like, "This is a Wendy's." What are you talking about?
You want a drink or no, dude? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
Yeah.
That was
I was
a
like,
lot.
man, dude, Tanari's fucking hard for no reason. What
Yeah.
happened?
She's like, that's why I got up and played God.
Right.
'Cause none of those fuckers need to be outside.
And she says the line here, right, where she's like, maybe my heart's been poisoned too. And I was like,
Mhm.
oh, fuck, dude, I hate that. For
Yeah.
you. Like you're a little
Like,
kid.
bro, you were born in it, molded
Right.
by it. She wasn't born in it, but she was pretty young.
Yeah.
The next morning, the guards check on Fushi and discover he's gone. Another guard runs up and yells about shit going down in the town. The black-robed man, back with Fushi and Tonari, just points to the city. This
Yeah.
character is so fucking cool, dude.
I love him.
It's so cool.
much. Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
And Fushi decides to go help them. In the pit of dead bodies, knockers have inhabited the bodies, and they rise up like zombies. Can I just say, not sure if you guys noticed, but the first body that
Mhm.
was risen
Mhm.
was a woman
Mhm.
who was
Go ahead.
impregnated.
Go ahead. Yeah. With what though? You think a real baby or like a
It
like a
doesn't matter,
parasite
I don't-
baby? Doesn't matter to you? It's just the stomach, huh? It's not the thought of like, okay.
No, it's not the. that'd be
I hate this was his head.
Yeah.
Like I'm supposed to know, dude. Like I'm supposed to know what you're into.
And the second I saw that, I was like, Justin busted. I could
Yeah,
feel it.
Justin came. And
Yeah.
a tentacle is out of her
I didn't
mouth.
even know it was coming.
Exactly, dude.
It was there. I was like, all right, well, cool. Guess I gotta go fucking change.
Smells like coming here. Here we
Yep.
go.
Weird.
Yep.
He's seen her pregnant. Smells like cum. Pauses it. I gotta go shower and change my pants. Be right back.
Great. Great. Fushi starts
feel
fighting
it.
him.
He's like watching it back.
He gets no pleasure. He's just like, fuck.
He's like watching it back to the podcast. Like, okay, gotta skip this part, bookmark it, come back to it later.
Oh no, I must have thought about it.
Yeah. Why do I have just cum written here?
Yeah, it's weird.
In all caps, 72 font.
Yep. Fushi starts fighting them, and Tonari shows up along with the rest of the orphan gang. They go on a zombie killing spree, and Fushi decides to go to the corpse pit, deal with them all at once. As they're leaving, Upa gets tripped by a knocker, and it inserts itself into her leg.
Yeah,
Just
I hated that.
Oh yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like how it just goes into.
Yeah,
It's
because
so
it's slow
good,
too.
dude.
It's like it inserts itself very slowly, and
Yeah. It
That
is.
has
Like
to
it doesn't
hurt.
just like it isn't just like it doesn't just like pierce it, right?
Yeah.
It like
Yeah.
pushes itself.
And there's no
Yeah.
resistance. There's no it's like just in.
yeah.
That's
I
it.
hate it, dude. I hate
Yeah.
it so much.
I hate it,
It's
but
so
boy, do I
disgusting.
love it. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
That's-
awesome.
I didn't know I had this issue. like I knew in certain things we've watched, like bones just randomly snapping as someone's moving. Hate that very much. This might top that. Like just just a tentacle pushing itself into your
like
skin.
slowly too. Like honestly,
Yeah.
like one that goes fast, right, and pierces you.
Yeah.
Fine with it.
Fine.
But the slow, like, because it even like it bent with like a little bit, and then it's just like, and it just goes
stop.
straight in. And you're like, okay,
Just stop.
Yeah.
guess I'm hard
Oh,
now.
that's
No
awesome.
more.
I go,
No, hate
It's
it.
awesome.
Does that come?
Nope. Nope. My dick goes into me. It turns into a vagina.
Hell yeah. Oh, can we watch this together?
No.
Fuck.
No. You
Please.
use the back door like a man, okay?
No! I'm sick of it. You don't clean it properly, and it gets stinky.
It's your hole. You clean it.
No!
It's your hole and I want it now.
I could fucking instantly
It's my hole, and I want you to want it now.
smell it for some reason. I hate this.
Exactly.
Oh,
She turns into a zombie and it's mad. It's mad fucked.
Mad fuck.
Oh, yeah, because she's like still crying when
Yeah.
she gets
Oh,
up. And I'm like,
yeah.
hate this. Hate this.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate
And the
this.
veins are all popping out. Ugh.
Yeah.
yeah, because there's no way she
it-
dies right away.
No.
It's like
Nope, she's
gotta
still
be
alive and
very
just
slow.
crying.
And it
I'm
is
like,
a
I-
fucking child, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little girl.
Yeah, this is like the youngest one.
Yeah, well, no, Marge
Yeah.
getting smushed like a grape was the
Oh,
youngest
well,
one.
I meant like of the orphans.
Yeah.
But
They-
that was awesome.
Love killing kids, dude. This
Yeah.
creator likes killing kids more than Promised Neverland, which is insane because that entire show's premise is based on killing kids.
Yeah. But there's only like one kid that actually dies.
That's what I'm saying. We've seen like 20 times more kid death in this than in a show about kid death.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Yep. Mia tries to go over to help, and Upa stabs her with a spear in the stomach.
Yeah, I hated that.
Yep.
That was the bitch with the chair, dude. That was my wrestling girl.
Yep. The gang rushes over to carry her to safety and try to think of ways to help her. The kids ask Fushi if there's something he can do. Like, what are you even good for? Fushi says, I haven't saved a single thing. Like, why do you think I can turn into so many things? Like,
Everything
Literally,
dies.
you understand all these things that
Yeah.
that I can turn into. I failed to save.
I've told you how this works.
Yeah, I'm like 0 for 8 right now, dude.
Yeah, dude. And then I have to turn into them, and the
Yeah.
pain just resurges back to me because then I
Yeah,
remember
right.
like,
I didn't
killed
even-
them.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
Perona died. I just thought about her, and then I turned in there, and I was like, "Fuck, let that one down too." I guess.
Like, have you ever seen the mid-show cut? Do you see that wooden board with all the characters that have died? Like, come on,
So
bro.
many.
Grow up.
So many.
Bro,
Fushi goes to confront Upa, and he tries to kill her, but stops because too nice.
Yeah.
The knockers get him while in Perona's form, and while carrying Mia, the knockers grab her and turn her into a zombie. The big guy Uroi starts to get infected, but he just cuts his arm off.
fucking dude, this guy
awesome.
had big dick energy, dude.
Yeah,
Big
He's
old
like,
dig
okay,
energy,
peace
dude.
arm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yep. He yells to Fushi to turn into the mole and throws him up to Ligard the owl and carries him away to safety. The knocker crawls into his open arm.
yeah, hate that.
Like, it goes into it and the ball fucking, like, here's the opening. It fucking goes in and it, like, expands. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Whatever. I really
The
wish
knocker entering people is awesome.
it's awesome. I wish we established these characters more and I liked them a lot more because this would have hit so much fucking harder.
Mm-hmm.
I get why, right? We obviously you can't do it with every character unless it's like a 30 episode show, but like
I mean, they could have done it if they did like a 24 episode, but like,
Yeah.
I'm okay with not being more emotionally scarred from this show.
Right.
yeah,
I'm
you're
good.
right. You're right.
Like,
Fucking
they,
I kind of
they
like it
packed
now
it in.
though. Like they kept doing it. I kind of want it again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
fucking
do it again,
Stockholm
Dad.
syndrome, dude.
Yeah, dude, make me cry.
Uroy's on some shit though, dude. Like
Yeah, he's a
this one
gangster.
hurt the most out of the three right here because he made himself super useful before he died. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fucking hero, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then we got a shot of the three kids who died in the afterlife, hanging out.
Yeah,
Being
they're like, we'll
friends
just
again.
go to the island and.
Yep.
Yeah, this
Like,
scene
cool.
also hurt because Tanari was talking about like how she was sleeping in the cave and then she woke up and she had a dream about her writing her book with her parents, and she's like, no, I'm gonna have a new dream to just be on an island with all my friends, and so I was like, dang, they're on the island without her, dude. That's kind of rude.
Yeah, very rude.
Bogus. That's the end of episode 18.
Yeah, they still got a Spider-Man out of 28 weeks later.
Which Spider-Man? Any of them?
The one where they say with great power comes great responsibility.
So all of them.
Okay.
You tell me.
You do the math.
You do the fucking math. I'm not trying to spoil
If you
nothing,
have-
but you do the math.
If you have to ask, are you really a Spider-Man?
I'm not a Spider-Man. I don't know.
Stupid.
Are you? Let me see your
Yeah,
wussy.
Dude.
Let me see your wussy right now. Your
Can't
wrist
show it to
pussy.
you.
Let me see it.
No,
Oh, because you're not
I'm not
Spider-Man.
showing you, dude.
You're not Spider-Man.
No.
Show me
I don't
your
owe you
wussy.
shit, dude.
Show
I don't
me your
fucking know
wussy.
you, dude. You could be JJJ. You know, fuck like, fuck. I'm gonna just show you. dude.
JJJ.
JJJ. That could
You
be
seem to know his.
John
you seem to
Jones
be on-
Jensen.
You seem to be on like a nickname basis, so maybe you're a fucking inside informant. You're a fucking snitch, dude. We
I
don't
fucking love
appreciate that.
Infowars.
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, they even had him selling a fucking like protein shake,
Yep.
dude. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I loved it, dude. That was amazing for me.
I did too. It's so good.
That made my wussy wet. Whoops.
Oh. Whoops. I hate the whoops, dude. That made my wristy wet. Whoops.
Episode 19. The episode starts with Hayase cutting down some knocker zombies, making it safe for the villagers. She looks at the corpse pit, and the knockers start implanting itself into her. She lets it do it, and just fucking, like, talk to it. It was like, you just gotta be more pretty. And, like,
Yeah.
do nice things for him. And it'll probably just let you enter him.
Just
That's what
lick
I'm
his
hoping it
face a
does for
little.
me.
Right.
Look his face.
And
dude.
then
I
she
tried
grabs
to-
it, like, while it's in her arm, and just rips it out. I was like,
Yeah.
I-
I didn't even.
this energy, I love it.
I didn't like. She just had like skin flaps on her arm now. Like I didn't.
Mhm.
I don't understand how her whole arm just didn't just fall off. You know what I
Skin
mean?
is stretchy,
Like,
dude. Skin is stretchy.
Yeah.
I hated it trying to enter her skin and her just like flexing her arm, dude.
Yeah.
It's like
It
when
is
you get so you know you can
disgusting.
do that with mosquitoes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
like
you
you
can,
flex
like-
the muscle and they
Yeah.
can't stop sucking your blood, so they just
Yeah.
explode.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
What?
You didn't know that, Cody?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, if they like, go for your bicep or something and you just tense it up, like they get stuck and they can't leave, but they
Yeah.
keep sucking. And
Yep.
they explode.
And then
Really
just
bad.
explode. I
You
saw a video
are
of it. I don't
a
like it.
literal serial killer, and I can't wait to try that.
Yeah.
I can't
I
wait
saw
to
a
watch
video
you
of it
explode,
one time
dude.
and it was
Yeah. You
Very
like that?
disgusting.
You like that, you dumb bitch?
I don't know if what I saw was
Sometimes.
from a movie or from like real life, but like in my mind it's from a movie because I can't
I can't live in a world where that exists.
can't manage those feelings. You know what I mean? I can't regulate that emotion, so I'm just gonna imagine it's
Yeah.
from a movie.
Okay. I respect that. She notices the orphans running towards the pit and decides she wants to kill some kids. Just like every other character in this show. All of a sudden, Fushi comes in and just smashes her in bear form. I love this. She's
Yeah.
like getting ready to throw a kunai. She's like, where should I do it? Her
Yeah.
face, her throat, her gut.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Why do that though?
Yeah.
Like, what was the like? Why would
I'm telling you, that's how she gets off, dude.
she's like
That's
saving
why.
other
That's why she
people, and
wants
she's like,
Fushi so bad.
Yeah.
children,
Yeah.
let's throw this.
She's like, I want to fucking kill you while I'm fucking you, and just watch you come back to life. Like in True Blood, when like Bill and that one girl are fucking, he just turns her whole head around. That's what she wants to do with Fushi.
That sounds
dope.
awesome.
That sounds super dope.
That sounds so cool.
Kill
That was
me
one of the most
directly when I
disgusting
come.
things that I saw in my life.
Yeah,
True Blood was fucking crazy until it wasn't.
yeah. It was good till it wasn't, for sure.
She is really into crushing, apparently, because she is about it.
Yeah.
She says that he has to choose between, do you want to kill me or do you want to save your friends over there because they're about to die? He, of course, chooses Tanari and the boy, and he sends a flamethrower to clear out all the zombies. Then he lights the entire pit on fire to take care of them all.
Mhm.
The black-robed dude said that there's now only 3 knockers left on the whole island.
Nope.
Guess who they are?
Nope.
They are the 3 orphans that were turned earlier.
It's
Shit,
it's the mouth. It's lip
Oh,
keeping
yep.
tongue.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that again.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and talk about that
Yeah,
again.
dude.
That's what I wanted
Yeah,
to
dude.
talk about. Fuck you, dude.
So yeah, once again, the show just hates kids.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
wants just a constant reminder of how much it hates kids.
Mm-hmm.
They all start breaking down and crying. Fushi's like, I gotta go do it. He's like, I mean, what should I do? Like, what else is there? It's like, come on, dude. Hayase
it's
shows
just-
up and holds Tanari above the pit after knocking them out with sleeping agent. She just has so much of that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
So she just keeps.
so much.
She's like the Batman of sleeping agents.
Yeah.
Just utility
And
belts on
she's-
utility belts.
Yeah.
Or it's just in her fucking.
No,
Yeah, go ahead.
no.
Hayase just wants to please Fushi in the most fucked up way possible. She wants Fushi to remain unsullied so his holes are only touched by her.
Mhm.
Tanari wakes up and drags Hayase with her into the flaming pit, but Fushi saves them both.
She had this was the most fucked up like negotiation tactic.
Yeah.
Like if someone put me in this position, I literally wouldn't know what to do because I wouldn't understand.
Yeah, like
What you're asking.
what are you
If you don't let me kill those kids for you, I'm killing these kids for you.
yeah. Choose which ones.
What are you gonna do, huh? It's like
Yeah.
a drunk person trying to think of something smart. Like
Yeah.
I'll fucking listen. You're gonna let me kill those, or I'm killing them. You pick. You decide.
I literally was like,
Yeah.
"What happened? I don't understand
It's like,
what she's
I'll give
saying."
you $20 if I can give you a blowjob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I don't.
What's happening?
I don't understand.
You're either gonna let me suck your dick, or I'm gonna give you $100, and then I'm gonna suck your dick. You choose.
Yeah. Bitches running
I'll
out.
give you two choices. I'll give you a blowjob and $20.
You're like, what?
Or I'll light this $20 on fire.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're decide.
You go ahead.
Yep.
Figure it out. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, and Tanari, like when she's falling, she's saying to the three people, like, "Oh, I'm coming with you soon." And I was like, "Dude,
Yep.
I can't let this girl die right now, dude. I can't. I'm not ready."
Yeah. Yeah. It was rough.
Yep.
Fushi, when he like tackles him or saves him, he knocked out Hayase and bound her in some rope. I was like,
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fushi saves the trouble of dealing with her zombie friends and kills the orphans. We assume.
Yeah,
It's off screen.
They off screen.
Which, thank fucking God, because
Right.
like
I couldn't.
we don't need to see that.
I can't watch that. You know,
It's enough. No,
you should have just lit him on fire. I just feel like it would have been easier.
Yeah.
But
It's
he
a
all
lot,
like grew a
dude.
sword, and he's like, "I'll take care of it." And I was like, "Why you do it with a sword? Just light him on fire." I feel like that's easier
Yeah.
on the soul.
Yeah. Well, because they probably wanted to save the bodies. You
They
know?
did save the bodies.
Yeah. Some dudes come to pick up the bodies and start freaking out that the children didn't deserve to die for scum like them.
Yeah, this was the scene that had me busted up
Yeah.
because
It was a
I
good
was like,
scene.
man, like this because they were like, "You guys are supposed to be gone. Why are you here? Why'd you save us? We're fucking dog shit. We're fucking dog water. We're fucking
We're
idiots.
lit. We
we're
were
dogs."
prisoners, dude. Like, I fucking, you know, dude, I was like eating people.
You're just
Yeah.
a kid, dude.
You're just a
And
kid,
yeah,
dude.
that busted me up.
It was good.
It was a lot. Tanari tells some dude to tell the people to stop killing each other or else they're all going to die. The dude walks out. He's like, "Hey, Fushi, can you address the people?" Fushi's like, "No." And he's
I don't
like,
fucking
"Okay,
care, dude."
leader, can you do it?" He's like, "Just tell them this. Like, just I'm not talking to people. Like, my friends just died."
Yeah.
Like,
Tell
go
them to stop
fuck
killing
yourself,
people.
bro.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just tell them to stop killing people.
You shouldn't even have to fucking say it, dude. Like, don't do
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you're here.
Right.
Like, obviously, we're done killing people. Like, look what happened.
Right.
Like, Tanari decides to stay and lead the people of Janamba Island. Fushi heads to Zidane to meet up with Piorin, taking Hayase with him as prisoner.
and the owl.
And the owl. Yeah, Tanari sends Ligard to guide him.
Yeah.
Then when Hayase wakes up, Fushi's looking at her. She's like, "What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me?"
You just leave me
And,
alone, dude. Please just leave me alone. Like,
yeah.
I'm so sick. I wake up every night and my face is so wet, dude, and it's sticky. I don't know.
I know
why.
it's you.
Sticky.
I know it's you.
I know.
I know it's you.
It's you every time, dude. Every time. So wet.
Stop killing kids.
It's crusty. Why is it crusty? What's happening?
Hayase reveals that she is mad about that dick.
Mhm.
And Fushi asks why she killed March and Peronis. She said that they were trying to take him away and that she loves him. Hayase said that she can show him love in one night with
Damn.
her. And I was like, bro, come on. Why
That's
you gotta, come on.
That's
Why you gotta-
ambitious.
Like, these episodes, dude, did so much for me.
I
So much.
smelled so much cum, dude.
Yeah.
It was a constant trickle of smell.
I just couldn't clean it up fast enough. I just sat on a towel for a while.
I just hooked myself up. That's it. Just a tube to my sink, and that was it.
Just-
Oh, yeah, no.
Why the sink?
No.
Like why the
Yeah,
sink?
dude, you could have done
Garbage
anything
disposal.
else. I hate it.
Just froth coming out of your garbage disposal because it's just like all the sperm is just frothing in there.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I also have a frother, so I guess I could do that.
There
No,
you
just rinse the fucking sink, bud.
Or
Rinse
just
the
wear
sink.
a diaper.
Or
I think
wear
they
a
got
diaper.
adult diapers for semen.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't think so.
I guess you could just pat it with Kleenex if you want, but
Ugh.
it's
No.
You're just sitting there in crusty Kleenex.
No.
You're just like crunching every step you take and shit until.
sounds like your fucking pants are filled with Doritos.
Right. Fucking sound like windbreakers.
Why are we still going?
Oh,
We don't have to.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
hate
kettle
that.
cooked chips, you know, like super fucking crunchy.
Like a sun chip bag in there. It's just
Yikes!
Whew. Yep. Yeah, Fushi makes another boat and just leaves her there.
Dude, he made
He
it
says,
with his heel. Ooh.
Yeah.
He just steps off and he says he doesn't know where they drifted to, so figure it out if you want to live. And then he says he hates everything about her and won't feel a single thing when she dies. And I was
Yeah.
like, Fushi, where did you learn this from?
Who
Where?
taught you this? She
Who
will suck
taught
the
you this?
soul out of your body, dude.
Yeah. And you're immortal, so it doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
you'll get it right back.
bro, come on.
I wanted the beholder to show up in the boat and be like, just stare at her and be like, "You fucked up, dude.
Yeah, like that was the wrong decision.
That was the wrong move, my guy."
He's like, listen, I know I told you I won't help you unless it helps you grow, but like you need to put it in there. Like,
Dude,
look
Yeah.
at that.
look at. Are
Yeah.
you kidding? You're just gonna walk away from that? Are you
Yeah.
insane, dude?
Yeah. Like,
That's why I couldn't
I'm
be in this
gonna
role, 'cause
appear
I
to
would-
her right now.
Right. I'm like,
come on.
dude, I'm
Yeah.
possessing you right now, and we're doing
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. I would just soak in it.
Mhm.
I would duct tape her legs around me and just walk around. That's just how
Yeah.
I live my life as an immortal.
Yep.
I would turn myself into the mole and crawl inside her.
And then turn, into Fushi, and just have like my body come out of her hole, and so I'm covered in her vaginal juices, and then my dick is
Yeah,
still in her,
dude.
and then
You
turn
would-
back into the mole and just keep doing it. You know?
You would literally rip her apart.
No,
No, I have enough.
not if you do it
control.
right.
Yeah.
You have enough control? You'd
I have
do
enough
your
control.
swirl
What you could
outside?
always do.
Yeah.
Okay, what you could always do is just go
No.
in there as the mole,
Yeah.
and then through one of your feet, you turn yourself into Fushi, but the dead mole's still inside there. So you got to take care of that.
Oh, yep. Perfect. Yeah.
So you gotta take care of that, obviously.
Obviously. Dude.
Oh fuck, dude! Y'all are on
yeah.
some shit. You know what?
It's this show, man.
It's
I
this
don't
show.
know what it's doing.
I would just turn back into the orb and just be inside her, like nestled in there, you know?
Dude,
You wouldn't have
and
a
it'd be like
consciousness.
it'd be like a. I don't care. Yeah, it'd be.
I don't need that. I don't need
Even
that.
like-
Do you see where I'm at?
Right. I'll live in permanent purgatory for just living inside a vagina, dude.
Yeah, just give me
God.
some saxophone music and her
Yeah.
vagina. That's it.
That's it. I'm good. I'm set.
Yeah, I'm good for my.
Me and her
eternity.
clit are gonna be like this,
Come
son.
on. You won't even have hands to do anything with it.
Dude,
I
it'll-
don't need hands.
That's where pearls are born to be in the
Right.
clam.
Right.
Oh,
I'm just
fuck,
returning to
dude.
the source. Dude.
I'm going home. All right, I'm going home.
Oh, no.
It's like that. It's like that.
Dude.
I'm going home to the place where I belong.
hmm
That's it. This is it.
I hate you guys so much.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he leaves, and a knocker comes aboard Hayase's ship and enters her.
Yep.
And she screams. The black robe dude asks Fushi if he liked Jananda, and he said he can't say. He heads to Zidane with Ligard the Owl leading him, and he reminisces about everyone in Jananda. He gets to Zidane, and the episode ends.
Yeah, I give this episode a 3 days grace out of Beastmaster.
I knew you were gonna do it because literally when he said it, I started thinking of the song. He's boom,
Yeah.
boom, I. I'm like, come on.
Hey, everything about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
I'm
it's
surprised
just
we didn't
crap,
say it during that scene, but I think it's because you guys instantly transitioned into like, I want to be the orb in the clan, send me home. You guys did it
I'm
a
happy.
little too quickly, you know?
Yeah, I'm happy that we didn't because then I could make this joke. Because I
Right.
had a, I was like, dude, I'm gonna have to come up with something else if we start singing it right now. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna start.
We
Don't get
move
me
on.
wrong. It was happening.
I know
and
you
then you
were.
guys
I know.
instantly went into the whatever that was.
That's all I could think about, honestly.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
Neat.
And then Beastmaster because he got an owl now,
Yeah.
Yep.
and he's kind of a Beastmaster because
Why doesn't he just kill the owl? Then he could be an owl. Kill it. Like, I feel like if you
You're the
could fly,
buddy.
you could solve so many more problems.
Yeah. Episode 20. Purin eats 5 beans.
She can eat my 5.
That's how the episode starts. It's just a plate of 5 beans, and
Yeah.
Purin's eating it.
And she's
The
like,
restaurant guy
can you
asks-
really spare this? And he's like, I
Yeah,
found
like,
that shit on the floor, dude. That's 5 beans.
The restaurant guy asked when her friend is going to be coming for her. She said, soon, I think. Fushi sees her from the door and decides not to talk to her. Over the course of the next few weeks or months, not really sure, he fights with himself about joining her. One time, it's dropping food next to her, and then he's like, oh man, she's going to be cold at night, and then runs back and gets her a blanket. He's like, oh man, she doesn't have any money. And then he runs back, and he's like, about to get on a ship. And he's like, yeah, but if I leave her, she's just going to be waiting for me forever.
Yeah.
And so he goes back.
This was cute.
Like,
It was very
was.
cute.
It was
a
really
good
good.
scene.
Yeah,
Good
this whole
scenes.
episode is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Then when she gets like captured by some dude, and he's like, "You're going back to prison." She's like, "No, I'm not." And then beats him in the head with a cane. And Fushi was like gonna come and save her, and he's like, "Oh, never mind."
She got this,
Don't need
dude.
me, I guess.
She's a gangster. She probably did murder those people.
So what if she did? You know. Then in the forest, he's talking to the black robe dude about like loneliness and stuff, and that's when he has a conversation with him, like, "You a bad guy?" And he's like, "Come on," it's like Barney Stinson. Like,
Please.
please.
Please. We don't need to talk
Yeah.
about this right now.
You don't want to have this conversation. I promise.
Yeah. And then, he talks about how all humans eventually die, and like, it's in this conversation that I realized, like, the black robed guy has always said that, you know, humans die.
Mhm.
Like, that's just normal. But, like, it never occurred to me that Fushi only thinks it's from anything other than, like, natural causes. Like, the only people he's seen die are, like, a building gets collapsed on him, arrow through the stomach. Like, he hasn't seen anybody, like, die like that. He
Yeah.
probably just assumed,
I mean,
if the knockers aren't by him.
the first guy. And
But
the
even
wolf.
that was an injury and, like, fever and...
Yeah, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I
like,
wonder
Fiore's
why he
death
doesn't.
was, like, old age. And,
Yeah.
like, I guess I don't think that clicked for him until that
Right.
moment.
Right.
Like, yeah, so I thought that was really well done.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it. It's again a little. It's just a little too much reality in my animated show about an orb that turns into a wolf and a bear.
Yeah.
You know? Like
Yeah.
Like, if you explain, like, the premise to me, I would not have thought it would be anything as deep as this.
right. It's
Like-
like yeah, it's this orb that just turns into stuff that it's seen die. And by the way, it's a contemplation on existentialism and human nature. You're like,
Yep.
okay, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. So think of all the bad things that could possibly happen into your life, and it shoves it into about 20 episodes.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool.
And there's a girl that you just want to turn into an orb and just live inside of her clam about.
And you're like, awesome.
Yeah.
Why do we?
I'm
Why
here.
do we gotta go back to it?
It's a
Just when I
very
thought I was,
important
just when I
situation,
thought I
dude.
was out, you reel me back
Why do
in.
we? Why do
and
we
that
gotta
girl
go back to it?
Is 90 years old and has dementia. So there you go.
Mhm.
And you might not even be able to stay in there because the orb might not be big enough. It might just kind of like put it in and flop out. You
No, no,
I don't think
Don't-
you know.
don't gotta do none of this.
know. No way.
Yeah. So then he makes himself noticed by Piorin and tries to hide from her by taking Mia's form. It's like Fushi, I know that's you. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm a girl.
He's like, mm-mm,
It's not me.
no.
And then she gives him like the biggest fucking like grandma hug and like screams Fushi. And like this is another scene where it is so much more emotional than like subbed versus dubbed. Like
Yeah.
it's insane. Like she absolutely screams Fushi like in the subbed, and in like she yells it in dubbed, but it's nowhere near the same. You know,
Mhm.
it's just a nice big grandma hug. And
I
it's
think
super
her
precious.
voice in the dub is so bad. I think it's so annoying. I just hate it.
I don't think it's annoying. I
think it's
a
so annoying.
generic lady voice. Like not. It doesn't even sound like an old lady. It just sounds like a lady.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
watched the scene when she was trying to like bite Fushi's leg when like they were like first together and she was hungry or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the scene I seen in English dub. I couldn't do it. Like I tried to watch it in English because Emily was out with me and so were the kids. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then like I was as soon as that part happened, I'm like, no, I can't do it.
Yep.
I won't watch. Like this is annoying to me at this point. This is bad.
Yeah, it was not good. He travels through the world with Piorin, learning more things, and it cuts to some dude carrying fish to a shack and gets pulled in by what we can assume is Hayase.
Yeah. She said, if I can't have that dick, I'm having this dick.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
That's the
wouldn't
only
give
thing that it
to
could
even
be,
one of
right?
those fish
Mhm.
on that platter.
Yeah.
If
'Cause
I could
he's
just be in the
helping
same
her.
room.
Well, no, she probably killed him because isn't she a fucking whatchamacallit now?
Knocker.
Knocker.
She
She's
might
knocking
be. You know, we
boots.
Knock
didn't
me, dude.
really see the knocker enter her. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
She screamed.
that's true.
Okay, so she could have killed it. She could have screamed at it and it died.
Yeah, okay. So she's Sindel?
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
She
okay.
could be. She could whip me with her hair.
Oh, dude, please.
She could
Yeah.
put her hair inside of my butthole and tickle my nose.
I want her to teach me how to Dougie, dude.
What?
That song?
I want to be with her in a snuggie, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude. I want to drive around with her in a buggy, dude.
I want her to hit my toe stubby.
You're fucking stupid.
The Beholder talks about Fushi and Pioran's rules that they made up to keep them safe. Fushi is the last one to sleep, but the first one to get up. They leave when they know the knockers are nearby, and Fushi has to maintain a form that he can think with. He says that he's about 14 in human years and has a fully formed sense of self. Pioran's like 87. She old. She real old.
It said 90 in the English dub.
Was it 90? It might have been. Yeah, I'm not sure. Pioran talks about her life so far, and she's been very fulfilled.
Yeah.
She has a fucking grandson, and I'm like, come on, dude. Why you gotta say that?
Mhm.
And she was like, yeah, when I was young, I was fucking hot, dude. I was smoking pipe
Yeah.
faster than you
And,
could
dude,
fucking
I fucking
transform.
believe it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, over the next few months, Pioran becomes more and more senile, clearly afflicted with Alzheimer's. Even the
Ugh.
Beholder's like, I've tried to explain to Fushi like that sometimes this happens in humans when they age. He just wouldn't take it. And like the fucking like cut where Fushi's like trying to smile. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
That was a lot.
Why? Why?
It's too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
He's
It's
carrying
so
her,
much.
and she's like screaming at him, and you just see the forest. I'm like, come on. Fuck.
Yeah.
How can I fucking
Not like
smell
this.
cum to this, dude?
Yeah.
Why do I smell cum right now?
Yeah. She gets irritable easily, confused, and forgetful. You can see the toll it takes on Fushi, and he gets sadder and sadder. When Pioran is laying down in a bed, and Fushi is not nearby, she pleads with the black-robed man to turn her into something useful for Fushi.
Oh, yeah.
It's too
Yeah.
much.
Like,
Yeah, dude.
She's like, my soul's ready. Like,
yeah.
let's go. He appears before her and tells her the ramifications of this. The body and the soul are supposed to be one. You will not be your same self if you get reborn. She agrees to it, and we see a young Purian walking on the beach, is what we can probably assume is purgatory. Beach music. Again, a fucking one, dude.
Yeah.
So
He
fucking good.
He says he'll come to her when she's going to paradise. So like whenever anyone dies, right, and they have these like little happy scenes, I think that's them going to heaven, right?
Yeah.
So this is her like living in her heaven, and then he's like, all right, well, guess again.
Yes, again, dude, get the fucking this thing.
Yep. Wild. So yeah, he shows back up to transform her using, and it looks like he's just sticking her in an orb. Then back in reality, Fushi walks up upon a dead Purian. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Just, he drops to the ground, drops all his stuff, and just starts crying. Then it starts raining.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it does.
Of course.
Yep.
It's not right.
So it was cool. It was really, really neat.
It's really neat,
Real
dude.
neat stuff.
Really cool.
neat.
Really
Yeah.
cool, neat stuff. Sure did love it.
Yeah.
Smelled
Yeah,
a lot
real-
of cum when it was happening. Awesome.
real wet and viscous.
Yeah.
Ugh, so sticky, dude. I couldn't even get off my couch. It's fucking super glued.
Yep.
With tears.
Yup.
The next morning, when Fushi is burning her body, he stumbles upon a note the Purian wrote him.
Oh,
And yeah, it's just like, she's like, Fushi, just, live a life like I did. Just do what you want.
yeah.
Like, that's it. It's like, that's some grandma advice, dude.
That's such grandma advice.
Then he heads out with his donkey. The beholder says that there wasn't anything to say about Fushi for several decades.
Several
kind of
decades.
explosion. Yeah, decades. We see a kind of explosion after Fushi defeats a knocker and he gets launched into the ocean. He comes back and he is visibly older, probably around like 40 maybe.
No, he's probably like 16.
Yeah.
In anime logic,
Yeah. Yeah, he like gets up and he's laughing like a crazy person. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the end.
And then it,
That's
and then it
episode
fucking
20
ends.
And episode season 1.
Yeah, I guess that was sort of Full Metal Alchemist out of. Fuck. I just had it and I lost it. Oh, Vinland Saga. It ends like almost the exact same way as Vinland Saga does, like
Just like, yeah, there's more.
Askeladd dead,
Yeah.
Purian died, and then it was like there's more coming. There's a time jump, right?
Mhm.
And then Full Metal Alchemist, because it's just a bad day for rain.
Bad
like,
day
why-
for rain, dude. I'm so sick of it raining
Yeah.
inside my house all the time.
Right.
Mhm.
How did I even get in here, dude? I got a roof. There's a very specific hole every time.
Yep.
God's
Weird.
glory hole.
Yeah. That was great. It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah!
it did say at the end it was like it's in production now and fall 2022.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited. Bike. This can be dope. I hope it's good.
Yeah.
Hope it's
Very
good.
nervous. I like a lot of the shows that we've seen the first season for. The second season has been like universally hated,
Yeah.
or not hated, but just like judged harshly. Like Promised Neverland, Dr. Stone.
I haven't heard anything about season 2 Dr. Stone, actually. The only thing I was thinking
heard
of
it
was
was
Promised
not good.
Neverland.
Yeah, I heard season 2 of Dr. Stone was not good.
You guys didn't really like the first one, did you?
I
It's
liked
okay.
the first one. I think
I thought it was okay.
I think it was like 5 episodes too long, like the first
Yeah.
season, because it became like very formulaic.
The second season's only like 11 episodes, right?
I don't know.
I think it's.
I
pretty
stopped
short.
thinking about it because someone said like I heard normal consensus that it wasn't that great.
Hmm.
But then
I
like
thought
the
the
second
first
season
season
of
was-
Baki though was fire.
Shut up.
The second season of Beastars fire.
What's great?
I will say the second season of Beastars is better than the first, but it's still bad.
It was fire, dude.
No.
I
Dumb.
liked it a lot.
I've heard that the second season of Demon Slayer so far has been pretty decent. I haven't heard anything bad about it, but I haven't heard like outstanding reviews about it either.
I'm sure I'll give you the outstanding review.
You
Tanjiro
can
just makes me
outstand
smell
on
cum,
my
dude.
ass.
You know, all the time. I just love him.
I know it's about whores. That's all I
Yeah,
know.
yeah. It's in the red district, baby. The red light
Red Light
district.
Yeah, it's a ludicrous.
It's just
album.
a ludicrous show, dude.
Yeah,
You know,
You're fucking ludicrous, dude.
fucking ludicrous.
Merry
dude.
Ludicrismas.
Are we
Yeah, I'm
gonna say what
excited
we're
for
doing
next week. Yeah, dude.
Anime of the year, the anime award shows, anime
The
trap
only one
house,
that matters, listen.
AWs.
Everybody
What?
does anime award shows, okay? But they're all fucking dumb, dude. All right? Nobody has. The reason our anime award show is going to be the best is because we do shit that didn't even come out this year. We do just the
Right.
shit we watched.
Yeah,
Like, come on. That's the best. You can't top that.
Mhm.
I don't know if we should say what the why can't I
you can
think
at
of
least
the
see
word?
what the categories are.
Yeah.
yeah. I think saying the categories is fine.
Did I change them though in this doc? No.
I don't fucking know, dude.
You
I
don't know
think so.
anything.
I think you did.
All right. We'll give you the categories. I'm gonna post all these very soon. I think we have pretty much everything done. Harris wants to add a couple things because he hasn't done it yet because he's a lazy sack of dog shit, and I just assume Kyle's not doing it because it's Kyle, and we know he doesn't do anything really, you know, like ever. So
Look, I'd rather be late than not come at all. You feel me?
I always come. All right,
Yeah,
so
me too. It
the
just takes longer.
categories for our shit, we're gonna have everything's gonna be top 3 pretty much besides our anime of the year. So we're gonna do top 3 baddest bitch, which doesn't. When we say bitch, we do not mean strictly women because you know we're not sexist here. Everybody's a bitch.
Mhm.
Anything we could say, you know, like if we thought a mushroom was looking a little thick, that could be baddest bitch. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
We got top 3 best looking anime, top 3 VA performance, top 3 opener. I think that's going to be like the most heated one.
Oh yeah,
We're just going to get very mad at each other about that.
that one's gonna be tough.
Top 3 main character, top 3 side character. Actually, no, this is going to be the hardest one because there
Side
has been
character?
so many good side characters. We've had
Yeah.
fucking Ask My Dad, Thorkill, Gojo, Kento, Toto, Gakudo, Gugu. There's just so many.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the
Yeah.
toughest one.
That one's gonna be so hard.
Yeah. We have Justin's top 3 action scenes.
You're just gonna say yeah like that? That's
Justin's top 3.
Thank
There
you.
we go. Thank you. Top 3 bad guys. Top 3 anime bullshit. And these, like, we just added extra categories. So I don't really know. Like, is there like a definition of this? Just like stuff that. Is this stuff that can only happen in anime that you're just like, oh, that's anime garbage, right?
Yeah.
Is that kind of what we're doing?
Like whenever we watch something and we're like, this is just anime shit. This
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
what I think
Okay.
of.
Okay. Like one of the examples Justin put in, I believe, it says Hayase licking Fushi's face while he sleeps. That's perfect example. Like, like the way they paused it of her tongue on his face, they paused it for way like so long, dude. I remember I had it on 2 times speed. I'm like, there's no way. I'm still
Yeah.
watching that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad they did.
Yeah, no, yeah, I could easily smell coming.
Having
back.
how
Pause.
having how a mouth works be explained to me for 10 minutes.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's in there.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Oh
of
my
Baki.
God.
There's a lot of Baki picks
I
in
eat so much Baki, dude.
top 3 anime bullshit.
Yeah.
And then we got top 3 speechless / what the fuck ever moments. I'm sorry, do you want me to do that one too? What the fuck
Yes.
ever, dude? That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's just like it could be like a plot twist. It could be Just there's something that happens out of nowhere that you're just like, oh shit, that's dope, or I don't know. We don't really have
It's just
rules,
hype.
you know.
Just
Hype
hype.
shit.
You know, you're
Hype
like,
shit.
what the fuck? Ever.
I was trying to justify putting this on there because I'm like, those could technically be in the top 3 Justin Yeah moments. But I feel like those are just like full action scenes. Like I just have like full fights there.
Yeah.
Okay. So those, okay. And then the last one, we just have the top 5 anime and then the worst 5 anime. Because we got to have both, you know?
Yep.
And that's it. Those are going to be all the categories. Once we get all of our nominees down, and we're going to post them up, and then we're going to have like a listener vote too. So then you guys will give us your opinion that's wrong, unless it is in tune with ours, which is the right ones.
Right. You
So you
guys better
hope
have the right,
yeah.
wrong opinions. Otherwise, we're going to tell you that you're wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Or we'll realize that we're wrong, right? Which we're not going to be. And we'll give you like the benefit of the doubt that maybe you just can't hear the words we say when we talk, you know?
Right. Yeah, maybe you're just stupid.
Maybe you're dumb, you know?
Yeah. And that's okay. People can be dumb, you know?
I'm dumb all the time.
That's this whole show, 2 year dumbternity, you know?
2 year dumbternity, dude. Anime Dumbhouse. That's what we're called.
Anime Dumbhouse.
Anime Dumbhouse.
We got a dumb waiter in it, and it's you guys.
Is Kyle showing up for the Anime of the Year? Maybe we don't know, you know? That's a good question you should ask people listening.
Mm-hmm.
Will Kyle show up? Who knows?
Send him a letter.
Send him a note.
You know, tune in. Find out.
Tune in next time on Anime Dumb House.
Anime
Z.
Trap House.
Anime Trap.
Anime Trap House. Shout out Kyle. Shout out Kyle's absence. You know, shout out
Hayase.
Shout
Shout
out
out being a
Hayase's
clam and just getting
licking.
shoved up into her fucking clam, dude.
You
Shout
said
out
clam
Reverse
in the
Birth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out
Shout out Wizard posing.
using her goo as
We're
a
just
slip and
gonna-
slide.
We're just gonna repeat everything, huh? Just repeat it all. Just repeat
Shout
the
out,
whole
shout out burning bodies. Shout out
kid
killing
death.
kids.
Yeah, dude. Definitely shout out
Shout out
killing
Hayase
kids.
licking my face and just me
fuck
just eating her
Yeah.
whole body.
Shout out getting off to decapitating someone, you know?
Shout out smelling cum, you know, just randomly. You didn't even know it happened and you're just starting to smell it.
Yeah.
Shout out getting your face licked in a dream and in real life at the same time by the same person.
Shout out making food and eating it like out of your body, you know? Shout out veiled euphemisms for Jesus.
Yeah. Shout out Jesus, dude.
Shout out Jesus, you know?
Shout out Jesus.
On those blessed holidays.
Shout out Food Jesus, dude. You feel me?
Food Jesus.
Food Jesus.
Food Jesus, dude.
Fushish.
Food Jesus, dude. Shout out Food Jesus.
Fushish, dude.
Food Jesus.